Greetings! Thank you so much for keeping up with New Times platforms. It's that time of year again. It's the week and the 100 days we commemorate the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi. If, like me, you're a reader, you know that what you consume determines how you feel and how you embrace the moments. And today, I would like to share with you some books written by genocide survivors that document their struggle, their experiences throughout the genocide, and how they moved on past it, and their healing process. Please join me on this ride as I introduce you to the books. So first, I'd like to tell you about Dimitri Cici's book, Do Not Accept to Die. Do Not Accept to Die was published in May 2022. It's an all-round narrative about a life before the genocide, the experience of living through the genocide, and how to move on after, healing process, trauma. It has it all. In this book, Dimitri Cici explores themes of distress because she was separated from her family. Surviving was very, very hard. Dealing with grief, trying to rebuild her life. But in the third part of the book, where she explores her life after the genocide, she talks about reconnecting with the love of her life, how being a mother has helped her find a sense of purpose. And it's also a love letter to the youth and to the people that didn't get to survive, because she keeps their stories alive, she keeps their memories alive. And at the same time, she educates the youth on what happened in the country and gives them a sense of patriotism, a sense of, this is my country and I want to fight for it. And this is why you should read this book, Do Not Accept to Die. Another book I'd like to recommend for you to read is Reconciliation is My Lifestyle by Antoine Rutayisire. If the title hasn't already given it away, Reconciliation is My Lifestyle by Antoine Rutayisire is a book about forgiveness, a book about reconciliation, basically a book about peace. Antoine Rutayisire is one of the most influential pastors in the country. He's not too religious, he seems to understand every demographic, so when he talks forgiveness, I don't know about you, but I want to listen, I want to tune in. It's important to learn how to forgive, but not to forget, because we always have to remember our past to make sure it doesn't repeat again, and that's the very essence of this book. As a Rwandan or someone interested in learning more about the Rwandan story, this book is a portrayal of our reconciliation journey, and that is why you should read it. So the third book I'd like to recommend for you to read is From Red Earth by Denise Uwimana. I mean, I don't know about you, and I really hope you get a chance to read it, but on a personal note, reading it has given me chills, because the stories that I've read in here, her experiences, the way she articulates them, it's almost like I was there, and I cannot imagine how after going through all that she went through, she still found it in her to forgive those who did it, to forgive those who tore her life apart, and embark on a healing journey. This book is one of the best ones, if you ask me, because the way the painful experiences and healing are articulated really speaks to our reconciliation journey as a people, and that is why I would really recommend for you to read it. I've heard so many stories about the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, but hearing that somebody spent 91 days cramped up in a bathroom with 7 other women, never before, like never been heard before. Except, have you read Immaculated book? Because she tells the story. Immaculated is one of the Rwandans that really played a huge role in getting literature about the genocide out there. And this is actually her second book, Live to Tell. Pardon the pun, but if you can tell from the title, it basically implies that those who left her with the task to tell their stories, to keep them alive in some way, and that is what she does in the book. Alongside the infamous story of spending 91 days in the bathroom, Immaculated takes us through her life before the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, her experience throughout the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, and surviving the genocide against the Tutsi and her healing process. Immaculated is a New York Times bestseller. Do yourself a favor and add Left to Tell to your shelf. There are very many books to read about the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, but for now, we'll end with this one. This is a book by Frida Umuhoza titled Frida, Chosen to Die, Destined to Live. She takes us through her experience during the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, her healing journey, and life as a survivor. Thank you so much for keeping up with the New Times. There is so many places you can find the books we're talking about, but special thanks to Kigali Genocide Memorial and the gift shop they have here that let us explore the books and recommend them to you.